La cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dustin May is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Seager has it, and it's a quick out number one. So bases are empty with one gun. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And misses inside with that one, ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. The 1 and 2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Glove by Taylor. So gets him 2 down. Next, it'll be Jose Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock at 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
easy thing to do right there, Hero, with that stacked infield on the right side. Hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Max Schrock. First offering. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Line towards center field. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Joey Votto comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. The question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? From the stretch, Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Down with 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Down the third baseline. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. three-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the series as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Davy Grion. And this is line hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. So here is Max Muncy. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Gray is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Chris Keeler. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. To try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up is Julian Guardado. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Soft liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ruiz waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep to right center. That's giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate now is Donovan Casey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Forward now is the DH. Max Schrock grounded out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. Tony Gonsolin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Davey Brion will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Dodgers. So now into the box is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. No one on with one down. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-0. Two and two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First delivery to him. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Guardado, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Taylor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And they get the double play at third. Up next, Jose Garcia. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Betts is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. None left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So one down, no one aboard. And that brings in Edwin Rios. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there.
Second baseman, Gabriel.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chris Taylor will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Max Schrock. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. A fly out and a single for him so far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Nicholas Castellanos. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Their count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count remains 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. So now here is Donovan Casey. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Keibert Ruiz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, right here.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Grounded to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
Ready now for Cincinnati, Davy Grion. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now back, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Julian Guardado. Now here it comes. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in once again is Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1-0.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-0. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. One gone now in the LA seventh. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Ball one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So only the second hit he's given up. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. That's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.